sound, speed, action.
I think what I like most about this season is that the characters really striving to change in more compelling and dynamic ways, and in most of all the performances are a lot more free and open, liberal with the character actions that before there was things were maybe a little more uncomfortable for the first time appearance of this on-screen character, but I think this time around we're developing a sort of confidence to the presentation of the world and the characters, and I think that extends in a very exciting way to the new and improved style of acting that I've had the privilege to co-direct as we move forward into the world of Adventures Astray. So when we last left off in the story, we were kind of moving in a very ambiguous direction with the characters. I think that in order to bring us back into this world in the most immersive and large-scale kind of way, you first have to address the most intimate and small-scale questions of what it means to be part of a family dynamic that is as unusual as this. And I think that we've really got something that's quite interesting here, and we're very glad to see it move forward. I think the most difficult thing to do as a writer and director and also an actor for this type of work is to really live with it and go every way you can, carrying this as a thought inside of you. You know, you don't really think about how much you ponder something, whether that's really an obsession or an idea that drives you through life. Most people think about things quite fleetingly, and I believe that's really the normal state of the human mind, because we're really always looking for something to engage our interests. But to think about something, I think we're going to be quite impressed with the way the technology moves forward with the story. Hand in hand, one thing enhances the other, because I don't think that you can just focus on one thing without thinking of the other. And I think really what makes cinema such a singular event and unique from streaming or television is that it's about that marriage of technology and emotion on a grander scale than we'll ever get in any other moment that we experience with the art and the story and the characters. But I think people will slowly start to remember that, and then I think they're already beginning to, more and more lately, because if you notice, people are just quite tired of living in this world where everything has been commodified and simplified and trivialized into something that's fleetingly important, where before life was about every moment and searching for importance in moments and feelings that you can't quite get back. But I think the role of an artist is to strive for that and constantly try to make art out of appreciating the moment.
I'm not tired at all of my hair getting in the way of me.
在我举杯的时候，把对联留给你。当遇到美好诗篇，要为你读一遍。你只需在燃烧过后，把灰烬 星辰留给
Costume.
我。瞬间都可能就是一生。时光都已经不在，你比我更永恒。亲爱的，没有了你就没有任何人。
Well, honestly, I think that sometimes young actors confuse getting good at acting for changing yourself to seem more like a good actor. Whereas I want to protect the authentic, flawedness of, the performer, the actor, and most of all, I think Sreed is in danger of losing that because I think he understands very well what it means to be a theatrical and conventionally dramatic type of actor. And I think by overreacting to that, you tend to lose, the first take sincerity that I was talking about earlier, the emotional honesty and earnestness of just kind of being yourself, whether people like it or not. And I think that to me is the most important type of acting. It's just finding the strength to be okay with yourself, and once you lose that, to try to transport the audience into a different idea of you. I think the camera always knows and the audience always knows that there's something inauthentic about that. I think
Let's go for Nolan Spirit.
With a little bit more practice of just expressing himself earnestly, honestly, immediately, I think, without being much of an expert at acting, I just work with good actors. This would be the best way forward to bringing Sreed to the level that I think he has the potential to reach.